This match is over.
He's like a bore. He's an amateur, and he's pathetic.
What? Wait! I want you to know I'm gonna train day after day, all the time. And then I'm gonna beat you. Remember that.
That day will never come.
Bonjour. My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the RoDL Week 10 versus the Maryland Litwicks. Okay. Let the battle begin. Let's see if he brings exactly the same 6. Very likely, I would say. Yeah, he brings exactly the same 6 as last time. This time they're not all female, but it doesn't matter. Leading Entei, that's what I had planned before. That's what I'm gonna do again. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Entei. Because no matter what he leads, I can push Eruption here. I get to push Eruption, and it should do a lot of damage to anything. If he leads with Primarina, then that's okay with me. It's not okay with me, actually. I would rather him not. But 5 out of the 6 times, he's not going to lead Primarina. I can see a Mew lead. Mew is what he led last time. That makes sense. And this time I'm going to be better of not losing my Eviolite to a knockoff. So Mandibuzz and Mew can both have that. Don't want to lose an Eviolite. But we're going to get into this match right now. Trying to remember what his card was. I think it was something like that. It was 10 weeks ago, so actually more than that. He looks different though, and Kapuroya. Yeah. So this is gonna force a switch right away, because I'm leading Entei here. So this is gonna force him to switch right away. I'm gonna set up my pressure. Doesn't mean anything though. And I get to just push Eruption right here. It doesn't matter to me if he switches to Primarina, he can go ahead and do that. I'm just going to push Eruption right now. And seriously hurt something on his team. He obviously switches. Primarina, Flygon comes in. This is still going to take a lot of damage from this Eruption. It resisted, but it's still going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a big chunk. Leftovers? Last time he was leftovers, this time he is leftovers again. I am not going to stay in and take a hit from this. Obviously not. But I just seriously hurt that thing. Right? That's a big chunk of damage. 2 Flygon. He U-turns. If I'm him, he U-turns. I'm gonna Eruption again. If I'm him, he U-turns. I'm gonna hit this thing again. He goes for the U-turn. Big, because now he switches to Primarina because he has to. He has to switch to Primarina now in order to take the hit. It's a nice cry. I like the cry. That thing. But seriously hurt. Flygon there. Seriously hurt that thing. Primarina doesn't intimidate me whatsoever. I can switch to carry in there. It does intimidate me. I shouldn't say that. It does intimidate me. If it uses Calm Mind, sure. But we'll see. He's gonna go for Surf. That's whatever. This is not gonna mean anything to me. It does a little bit of damage. That's actually a critical hit, so it does nothing to me virtually. And now he gets to see that I'm max special defense, and he's gonna switch. If I'm him, I switch. Right? I don't actually teleport. I would love to push that instead, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch back into Entei here. Very risky, because if he doesn't switch and uses Calm Mind instead, it's seriously detrimental, but I have to make plays in this match, and I do not think he's going to Calm Mind, so I'm going to switch. Uh-oh. He's just going to go for Calm Mind, I think. Yeah, he goes for Calm Mind, which is unfortunate. So if I would have stayed in there, it would have been way better. But that was a critical, so I'm still not. I can just switch back into carry here. This is not that big of a deal. I can seriously, like, I think I could beat the Primarina. He's gonna push Calm Mind again. So that was bad. He's actually just gonna Surf. But last time he got a critical. This time he doesn't get a critical. It still does nothing, you know. And I can recover here. Yeah, I can recover here and get off one of my moves, and I'm not faster than him. I'm just gonna substitute. Sure, go ahead. It's fine by me. You can substitute. I'm gonna recover. I beat this thing. This thing cannot outstall me. I beat this thing. He might think he's got a benefit here, but I beat this thing. I'm gonna go for Curse. He's already faster than me, so this doesn't mean anything. He's probably just gonna Surf or Calm Mind. Yeah, he's just gonna Calm Mind again. It's fine by me. So I can beat this thing. I'm pretty sure I can beat this thing. Yep. Sure. Go ahead. I'm physical. I'm gonna Curse. If Iron Tail misses, that's unfortunate, but generally it should break Substitute. This is Leftovers. Again, another Leftovers user. Sure. I just wanted to see. I knew he was going to be Calm Mind, so I'm going to Iron Tail here. He's probably just going to hit me with. He's going to Calm Mind again. So, sure. Go ahead and Calm Mind again. If I break this thing's Substitute, I'm in a good spot here. So I'm going to hit it. And it's gonna break his sub. So he has to sub again, or he has to just hit me and die. Or maybe if not die, he's gonna take a serious chunk. But now I get to push Last Resort here, and I can't be taunted anymore. He's gonna Moonblast me. I should live this. Yeah, I live that easily. I'm gonna Last Resort here. And that's just gonna wipe out the Primarina. Primarina is destroyed. Calm Minding in front of my face. Here comes Tapu Koko. I am max investment. This thing cannot finish me off. This thing, if it's specs, it finishes me off, or if it's a critical, it finishes me off. Anything other than that, I just simply push Last Resort here. I just push Last Resort, and I should live this. He's gonna U-turn. Something has to take a Last Resort here. Something has to take a huge Last Resort. He's Life Orb, so he's not specs. He's gonna be Life Orb. And now something has to take a huge Last Resort, and it's gonna be this Kaparoja. This is still gonna hurt like hell. I'll tell you that right now. That does a tremendous amount of damage to this Kaparoja. Another Leftovers on his team. It's 3 of the guys that have Leftovers. I knew he liked Leftovers. I get to recover here though, because this thing virtually it can't hurt me. I get to recover here if it's. I don't think this gets Whirlwind. It obviously doesn't get Dragon Tail. He's gonna Heat Crash. How much is this gonna do to me? I'm at +1 defense now. That is nothing to me. So now I get to push last resort again. This is great. This is a great spot. I get to push last resort again. I could actually continue setting up if I wanted to. But a critical is coming. I don't really want to. I'm going to last resort again because I thought maybe he might have switched there. But he can't switch. He can't afford that switch. He's going to heat crash again. He's going to fish with his critical. Not enough damage to be able to hurt me there. I get to recover again. I get to just use recovery here. I'm actually faster than this thing, which I knew that was an option. I have one more curse, she put me slower in this, and then Analytic is actually going to boost. He's going to Stealth Rock. Sure, I got 2 ways to get rid of that. And I also got Heavy Duty Boots on my guys. And Claydol only takes 6%. So I'm going to go ahead and curse again. He needs to put me in a spot where Tapu Koko could finish me with a Thunderbolt, right? It's obviously not Sash. I'm going to lower my speed more. I'm going to get another boost here. A critical hit will annoy me, and also, like, it will hurt like hell. I don't think it will kill me. That's not a critical. After that, I should be slower in this thing. Electricity's gone, sure. And now I get to just push the last resort again. I have 5 of them. 2 of them should be able to take this thing out, especially if I'm slower in it now. I was thinking about this play, because he has to make some sort of maneuver, right? But I'm last resorting here. I get to just push the last resort, right? And it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. He's gonna switch. Something has to tank this hit. Flygon's dead. This is a dead Flygon. Use last resort! Flygon is deceased. Something else has to come in here now, and I'm sitting at almost full health. Tapu Koko cannot take me out. It's gonna be Mandibus. Even though it's a Mandibus, last resort should do 50% of this thing. He's gonna go ahead and Toxic me. That's his only chance to try to slow me down. But this is gonna take a really big hit here. Like a huge hit. I'm slower. Last resort! Big hit there. He's gonna be rocky. So he can actually Toxic Stall me right now. Or, he can Roost, right? And he can Toxic Stall me. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and Iron Tail here. This is a good way to beat me here. But, I'm gonna go ahead and Iron Tail and then I'm gonna switch. And that's, if I get the defense drop, then I'll stay in. I get the defense drop. You know what that means? It means I'm staying in and pushing last resort. Pushing last resort right now. Something has to take a gigantic hit here. He's gonna Roost. This is gonna seriously put this thing extremely injured right now. Use last resort! That's actually going to kill me. So that's going to knock me out. That is fine by me, because this thing is seriously almost dead. And now, I am free to push Eruption here. He's got rocks on the field. I'm not free to push Eruption here. I'm not going to let this thing Roost on me. I refuse. This thing will not Roost on that face. I'm going to go into endgame and push Power Up Punch. Yeah, I'm going to go into endgame and push Power Up Punch. Your opponent's weak, get him! Endgame. Crush this thing. I'm going to take the rocks, sure. I'm going to push Power Up Punch. I'm on -1 defense, I expect this to kill. It does not KO this thing. He goes for Toxic again, sure. It's actually okay by me. I prefer that than him just, I prefer that than him roosting again. So I'm gonna go ahead and push power punch again. And then he has to bring in Tapu Koko and he'll finish me, which it will have the strength to kill me. Even though I'm assault vested, it will have the strength to kill me. But I'm gonna bring down Madness, which is huge here. Huge. So Tapu Koko is the only thing that can come in here and finish me. Or Mew. Mew could be an option too, but most likely, yeah, it's gonna be the Tapu Koko here. So I am just gonna let him knock me out. But I am going to push Earthquake here. It's an easy Earthquake, but he's just going to kill me with Thunderbolt. Yeah, this is going to knock me out. Very likely. That is going to take me out. That is, I want to make a note, that is barely taking me out. But he's going to take more left, or not left ways. Recoil from the thing. But I get to bring in I get Farah here. And this, if he U-turns, is a mistake on his part, because my weakness policy will activate. And then I'm actually going to be able to put in some good work against this team. So I'm going to go ahead and Rapid Spin. Both of those guys that are immune... Both of those guys that are immune... to ground are deceased. He's going to take more life orb recoil. And now I'm pushing Rapid Spin, getting rid of rocks. And I'll be faster than everything on his team, even that Mew, unless it's Scarfed. Another Scarf to end Gifera would be unfortunate, but this is huge. This is fantastic. Alright, Gifera. This won't hurt much, but use Rapid Spin! It's just a critical amount of damage, it's a critical hit. So I'm gonna get a boost there, speed boost. Rocks are gone. Now this is what I get to push. Earth Power. I get to push Earth Power right now. Use Earth Power! It's not gonna knock this thing out, but it's gonna take some serious damage. And he's actually gonna Dragon Dance in my face. Am I worried about this? No. I'm not. He'll kill me, but I'm not worried about this. I have things that can take this, I think. I'm trying to think of the rest of my team here. I am worried about this, actually. I'll go ahead and lie, and I'll say that I am worried about this. Let's see what he has to hit me with, though. Psychic Fangs. That's not going to be enough to kill me. So he did not pack any move to hit this. And Mew is going to be taken out by that Earth Power. Yes! Bring it to me. Nothing can stop me now. Tapu Koko can stop me now. Just in case it can't, I'm pushing the Explosion. Just in case it can't, I am pushing the Explosion. He's gonna dazzle, okay. Very likely gonna take me out. Oh! That is gonna be enough to take me out. But I brought down the Mew, and he's taking more Life Orb recoil. And now that the Stealth Rocks are out of the field, I get to come in here with the Choice Scarf Entei and push Eruption. It does more damage than Overheat. So Entei use Eruption! Incinerate Tapu Koko! Finish it off! He's gonna switch to Kaparajah. Does this thing take 2 eruptions? I doubt that. It does not take 2 eruptions. So it doesn't even take 1, and Kaparajah is gonna go down. So now it's Tapu Koko versus the world. Oh, yes. 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 After 11 weeks. Oh, finally. It's mine. It's mine. Use Eruption. Burn this thing! Tapu Koko is gonna go down, and I will defeat Henry and the Maryland Litwicks in a 3-0 victory. I already have the lead card. I'll get their other lead card then. No, thanks. I would not like to keep playing. I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. Yes, victory was mine. But that was a great game, though. That was a great game versus the Maryland Litwicks. I really wanted that revenge. And I got my revenge. Endgame again didn't do anything. If I would have knocked out that Mandibuzz with the power-up punch, could have been a damage roll there. If I would have, then I would have seriously put in some work against something else. I would have tanked the Tapu Koko hit, and I would have been able to fire off a huge double earthquake and knock that out earlier. Unfortunately, I got knocked out, but that doesn't matter. I still went. I got a 3-0 victory against the guy that 5-0'd me week 1. That's not the perfect revenge, but I knew I was going to lose, guys. I had Explosion on 2 of my guys that did not get to push it. Zarks didn't come in. And I did not get Hazard Stack. There's a Dragon Dance Mew, which was scary. Could have put in some work. Zarks should have been able to tank the hit, though, and Crush Claw would have been able to finish it off after that. Because he wouldn't have. He might have had a fighting type move, actually. He probably had a psychic and a fighting type move to hit me. That's actually very likely. Whew. Let's just go over my team really quick. Zogs didn't see the field. End game, like I said. Didn't do anything because I missed the power-up punch. I didn't miss the power-up punch. I missed the KO on the power-up punch on Mandibuzz. It cost me more Rocky Helmet and toxic damage. If he would have roosted there, I would have had to push double edge, or actually play rough and risk missing. Deontay didn't see the field. Deontay didn't see the field. Carradine did fantastic work. He did not expect me to be that. I know he didn't expect me to be that. Which I could tell because he continued to set up with Primarina, knowing that I knew that I beat it. I was very confident that I beat it. Had he crit me there, he would have... Actually, I still would have lived the critical and knocked it out, but then Tapu Koko would have been able to finish me. But Carradine did fantastic work. Took out Primarina, took out Flygon, or finished off Flygon, and did the most damage to Flygon, and seriously dented Copperajah, and got a little bit of, and I got the information on Tapu Koko that it was Life Orb. Fantastic work by Carradine. Entei to Scarf, again, fantastic work by Entei. Scarf, Choice Scarf Eruption proved to be seriously offensive. The prediction I made at the beginning of the game, that his Flygon would use U-turn and not Earthquake on me, was fantastic. I'm very proud of that prediction. It's a very gutsy prediction, because had he Earthquake there, Entei seriously, like, if not just knocked out, seriously injured, and Eruption does nothing. But I'm glad I made that really gutsy play and forced the Primarina to come in and allow Carradine to come in and start setting up. Gafera got the weak response boost and lived the hit afterwards. Was able to take out the Mew. Had he had a move to hit me with Mew, I would have been stopped, but unfortunately he didn't. That's unfortunate for him, and I'm sorry for that, but that's just how it played out, I guess. I figured his Mew had to be some sort of setup near the end there, because he didn't bring it in the whole game, but it would be hard to bring it in. But Gafera did some pretty good work. Brought down the Mew and did 20% to Tapu Koko because it had to take some life for it. And then we're back to Zarks. So that's going to be my team. But that is going to be it. That is going to be the Week 10 battle versus the Maryland Litwicks. The one that everyone was excited for. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I'm probably going to enjoy this video because I'm probably going to watch it a few times because I'm very hyped about it. Smell you later.